What's going on, guys? Kaylee here today, and today's video I'm going to be installing hash marks on the side of my car. So right before we get into the video, I'm going to let you guys know of all the tools that you're going to need to make a job as professional as possible. So right over here you can see that we have the Mother's Instant Detailer Kit, and you can pick that off at Amazon for about $14. And why you need this is for the project on the fenders right here. So you see that if you look up really closely, some of the contaminants on right there, and how you remove them is by actually just spraying the fender right here, such as so. You grab the clay bar right here and you just run it along in a straight pattern, and it just basically glides off and it removes all the contaminants. So that's why we're going to need that. And what also you might need right here is this little vinyl wrap kit that I got off of Amazon. It ran me about another like $10, I guess, and it comes with gloves, some magnets, everything else you need right here, and as well as a utility blade and the squeegee that we're going to need. Product that we're going to need for this installation, and that's going to be the RT hash mark stripes. Now I got them in red, and for your information, I got them off of eBay, and that's honestly the best website I can find for a reasonable price, because every other website on Google, I found them that they were going for $80 each. So they're selling both of these shits for $40 each, and that shit is crazy right there. Also did want to let you guys know that if you take a look over here, you can see that either of them are not marked left or right, so you kind of have to pay close attention to it and just kind of line it up to the fender to make sure you're having the correct side on each side of the fender. So just a little small update right here. We just finished this side, and of course I had to stop recording because I wanted to focus on how I'm going to do it on the other side. And my friend Eric over there, he's taking measurements of how much width is right here, and as well as the length, and just getting accurate proportions so that way it measures up over here with the right side. So that way we have the tape in place right here, and we just have this tape alongside over here so it doesn't move when we're actually just applying the vinyl right here, because on the other side that shit started moving everywhere. And then we kind of had to eye it, so you know, this is probably one of the hardest things about this. And also make sure if you do have a vinyl wrap kit such as myself, make sure you clay barred it earlier and there's no debris on it, so that way it doesn't appear right under the vinyl. Now we're going to start peeling it right here from this side, and this glove comes in pretty nice. I do recommend it. And you have to peel it really, really slowly, or else it's just not going to stick to the sticky paper. Okay, just like that. And once we have a little bit more than enough opened up, that's when we can finally apply the fluid. So right there, it's going to be pretty good right here. Oh, you want to cut that, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty much going to hell right here, because this is where it gets tricky right here, and you want to make sure this edge lines up over here with the edge of the hood. Just get a cut, crisp, clean line. Definitely, I do recommend cutting this white paper so you can see more visibility. I have more visibility right here. I'm gonna get my squeegee right here that I got from the Amazon kit, and I'm just gonna work my way up into the squeeze up there. You can see the bubbles coming out as well as the water. I'm not a professional either way, you know. I just learned through YouTube, so hopefully I'm doing it correctly, because on the other side it came out pretty good. So it's gonna come in handy right here. You can use a little Chinese blade right here. So as you can see, these are the instructions right here, and if you guys can't read that, I'll translate it for you a little bit. So it says insert blade, and then after that you kind of twist it, and then you just break this plastic shit off, just like that. But don't litter right here, because I'm gonna pick it right up right after. And these right here, man, I really like these ones because they're so clean ass cuts, and yeah. Okay. Alright, so once you've gotten to this point, you basically just squeegeed out all the water like I showed you guys over here. Just from left to right, just even strokes right here, just make sure all the water's out right there. You can kind of tell if you have some more bubbles that are going to kind of be underneath the paper, just by sliding it just like that. You guys can see that, you know, just everything helps right here. Just to make sure it does not move and get out of place, or else it's going to ruin everything. Spray it down underneath just to make it easier so it doesn't get stuck if you want it to. And just pretty much do section by section. I'm going to grab this right here, just like that, you know. Yeah. And you guys can tell we got fucked today. Look at this right here, look. It's a completely different section over here, but I really think it's due to the fact that we use a lot of fluid right here. Maybe. And it gets really flimsy.
I don't know.
And it just separates. And just like that, we've gotten this piece of shit, because same thing with the other side, you know, we had to do this part separate. probably the trickiest part right here because all these corners are so sensitive and any amount of force can just rip everything right off. This pain in the ass. Start off with one side right here and then kind of just move it like that. Again, I'm just eyeing everything right here because they wanted us to do in separate sections because, like I said before, it came off earlier. Looks good right there. Shit, probably this one higher too. Nope. Come on, come on. Let's see, just pat it down a little bit.
The little things move so much.
Let's see.
I think you need to move it more
to the right.
Yeah.
All right. I think we have it set in place. So now we're gonna take out this tape. That's why we keep that part. See, grab a squeegee right here and then the little find again. Chris Fix cleaner shit. Soupy water, whatever he says.
Soupy water.
Or, you know, just hold one side, squeegee out the rest. Make sure all the waters are out underneath, or else it's gonna move all over the place. And just like that. Oh! What do you think right there?
It's pretty good. But now people don't think you have a V6.
I can always remove this part.
The fuck?
Who's beating cheeks?
Fucking hate you.
So here it is, guys, the final complete product. We're gonna remove the rest of the paper that we have, just like that. You know, just make sure to have the paper on as long as possible, just to prevent like it from falling off or just from drying right here. This part is ready over here too, and that looks pretty clean right there. And I have to say that, you know, that looks amazing. It looks pretty aligned as well. Wait, let me get this piece of shit tape out the way. And there it is, man. That's clean. And so now we're going over this to the other side. As we take a look, man, we can see that we did a pretty clean job right there. And it's lined up as well, which is a bonus because I'm not really that great at lining up things. I'm going to try to get it like a top view. That will do it for today's video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.
You have a V6.
I can always remove this part.
Man, this looks kind of weird. Not that bad. Even if you just take up the RTA, it looks pretty good.
Alright, now if you bring the camera over here, you can start recording. It's already been like fucking 6 minutes. Yeah, stop recording right there.
How do you know? Oh.